Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad you could be here as we begin our practice, taking care of the body, coming home to the body. That's what I call it. And today our focus will be on core. So that is this long, strong rectus abdominis here, up and down the front, one long, strong muscle, and in from each side, transverse abdominis. So we'll be working on strengthening and stretching, but first, it's the check-in. First, it is coming home to the body, coming to settle in the chair, hands resting, eyes closing. Find the breath. The breath is your bridge to the inside. Breath is the bridge to the inside. And once we're there, we're discovering, do I need to take care any discomfort anywhere? So you're the only one who can feel discomfort, the only one who can take care. No force, doing what feels like enough, ease off if it's too intense. That is taking care. So we're checking in, discovering any discomfort anywhere. Checking in, feeling the breath. Checking in as we prepare to work the body for strength and flexibility. Through our practice, we begin. Just refocusing on hands and fingers and feeling quiet and stillness there. Feeling the quiet, the stillness in hands and fingers. We'll bring in movement and discover energy. Here's the movement. Lift the hands and stretch those fingers wide. Pull down. Feel those knuckles. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And release the joints moving. Thumbs up. Fingers down. The joints moving. Then we thumb in. Fingers wrap. Power squeeze. Feel your strength and power. Release, stretch. We call this one web. When we pull down, we call this one claw. We release, and this is beak. Quack, 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 beak, paw. Thumb in, fingers wrap, power squeeze. Feel your strength, feel your power, and release, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, 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 beak, paw. Thumb in, fingers wrap. Power squeeze on the release, it's circulation, pow, web, claw, beak, and paw. One more, slow it down, web, slow it down to claw, slow, beak, quack, 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 and paw, thumb in, wrap, squeeze, power squeeze, hands to rest. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel that energy? That's from movement. We bring energy and movement into the whole body. Next is shoulders. Shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Just bringing in movement. Think of the shoulders as making baby circles, giant circles. Any kind of movement. We're moving muscle, ligament, tendon, bone. It's all moving. Up, back, and down. Pace that works for you, up, back, and down. You can make it slow or fast or anything in between. Up, back, and down. Movement in the shoulder joint. And now let's pause. Press hands down. Feel a bit of extra stretch as you relax. Soften the hands. One side up, back, and down. Then the other side up, back, and down. We're alternating sides. Up, back, and down. Notice any difference you might feel in the two sides about the sensation, the range of movement, anything you notice, or maybe you notice nothing. Maybe it's the same. Up, back, and down. Final here. Press hands down. Feel stretch, 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 soften. Move the action up the line to our series, the three-part series. The series is yes, no, and maybe so. The yes is lift the chin and tuck the chin. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, tucking. Saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. Powerful word, yes. Stretching the neck in the front. Stretching the neck in the back. Saying yes to it. Movement, saying yes. Next time the chin is down, stay. Press the hands down. Feel a little extra work. Soften the hands. Bring the head back up. For our second part, the no, which is a twist. It's an exhale to the side, back to center on the inhale breath. Then the same, exhale side, inhale return. And repeat, saying no, 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 no. Saying no, 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 no. A couple more. No, and no, no, and no. Come back. Yes, no. The third part of the next series is the side stretch. Ear down, chin up, top side stretches. Come on back. Ear down, chin up, top side stretches. Come on back. And repeat. Maybe so, 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 and maybe so. Come back. Yes, no, and maybe so. We've worked the neck in every way that it can work. And so I mentioned that we're going to be working with core. So let's take a moment now and discover what that means. So long, strong muscle from here to here called rectus abdominis. Stretch your hands over that length. That is how long that core muscle is. From the breastbone all the way down to the pubic bone. Rectus abdominis, primary core muscle, and coming in from each side, transverse. Now we'll be working a bit with contracting the core and stretching the core. So let's feel what contracting feels like. Let the hands rest. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, and expand. Inhale, breath. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. That's contracting core. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it, and expand. Let's do one more. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, feel it, and expand. And now release. So we will be taking a few opportunities to contract that core as we work through our process. And our next piece, we'll use that as we bring up the arms. So we'll begin with our normal, which says fingers touch elbows, press the back stretches, inhale, open. A few, fingers touch elbows, press, and inhale, open. Fingers touch, elbows press, we're stretching the back, and then when we open, it's in contract. A couple more, fingers touch, elbows press, feel stretch, then open. Fingers touch, elbows press, feel stretch, then open. Now we're going to contract core as we close. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, press the elbows, inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, press the elbows, inhale, expand. Have a breath. Our final one will be the same, but we'll pause on that empty breath. Inhale in place. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, close the elbows, pause, feel it in the core. Inhale, expand, release the breath. Next up, hands overhead, elbows pull down. That's our movement. We're stretching the bottom of the ribs and then stretching the top of the neck and shoulders. Inhaling up, exhaling, pull down. Inhaling up, exhale, pull down. Inhale up. Now pull the belly in as you pull the elbows down. Pull the belly in. Let the belly go. Inhale up. Pull the belly in. Exhale down. Inhale up. Pull the belly in. Exhale down. Come back to neutral. Have a breath. Our final will be pull the belly in, pause on empty. So let's say inhale up. Squeeze the breath out. Pull the elbows down. Pause. Feel it and release. Bring the fingers to touch the shoulders. The breath stays free as we circle elbows. As we circle, baby circles, middle circles, big circles. As we circle back to middle circles and then back to baby circles and then pause, circle the other way. Start with the giant circles. Make it smaller circles. Make it smaller circles. Maybe it baby circles as big as a dime. Feel it and pause and release. Hands touch. We're going to use the breath in this one. But first, let's just feel. Press the hands, soften. Press the hands, soften. Now we're going to contract the core as we press. So it's exhale, press, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand, soften. Exhale, pull the belly in, press the hands. Inhale, soften. Exhale, pull the belly in, press the hands, stay, feel it. Inhale, soften. Release the breath, rotate out, rotate up and in, bringing movement range into the wrist and up toward the elbow. You might even feel it all the way up to the shoulder. I do on the right side. On the right side, I feel this all the way in the shoulder. On the left side, not. Let's do one more time. And when you come back, again, pull the belly and squeeze, press as hard as you can press and release. Release and have a breath. Have a breath. So next we drop the chin, slide the hands over the knees, slide the hands down the line and feel the whole spine stretch. Pause, feel that stretch. And then come back. Now we're going to stretch the core. Lift the rib cage, lift the chin, stretch the core. Feel it, and then tuck again, and round, and slide hands all down. Pause and feel it. Come on back. We got to stretch that core. Hands to rest. Lifting rib cage, lifting throat, lifting chin, stretching core, and tuck again. Make it your own as far as the pace. Stretching the back and then stretching the core. The pace that works for you. What feels good? Stay longer there. Taking permission to take care of yourself. If it feels good, your body is telling you yes. If it feels good, your body's saying, yes, do more of this. So we want to notice those things so we can take good care of the body. We're the only ones who can do it. As we work with a stretch to the back and a stretch to the core, we'll finish with the forward bend, the stretch to the back and stay. Feel the breath. Stay. Feel the breath. Stay and feel the breath settling. Okay, final breath here. Come back up to sit. Now we really work contracting the core, crossing one leg over the other. So all the contractions are strengtheners. And this is all contraction. We bring up the arms on the inhale breath. And then exhale back and inhale, return. This is called an eccentric contraction. And coming up is a concentric contraction. Eccentric back, concentric up. Eccentric back, concentric up. Strengthening core by contracting core. Later, we'll stretch core. But right now, we're doing our strengthening series. And then the next time back, it's a stay with an open close. This is an isometric contraction. We're ready to come up, 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 and release. Change out the legs. Other foot on top. Have a breath. Bring up the arms, swing to one side. Eccentric back, concentric up. Contract, contract. Strengthen, strengthen. Working core, working core. Next time back, we will stay and walk the hands up and down, up and down, up and down. Final breath. On the inhale, come back up and swing it around other side and begin. Exhale back, inhale, return. Next time back, we'll have our stay, walking the hands up and down. Final breath here. Come on up, swing it back, undo, undo, open, fold forward, relax, breath free. Relax, feel the pace of the breath. The breath is the bridge to the inside. Inside, noticing, where do I feel the stretch? Is it in the back? Upper back, mid back, low back? Which side do I feel more intensity? So these clues tell us where the tighter side is. Which is the tighter side? Which is the tighter space? That's where the stretch finds its place. And the breath is coming back to rest. One more breath here. And then press and come back up. Both hands to one leg as we stretch down the side of the back. Lean in. That's all. Just lean in. And feel down the side of the back, yielding and softening and lengthening as you stay. Yielding, lengthening, softening, stretching. Final breath here. Press the hands and come back up. Swap it out. Hand to the thigh, hand on top, aim the nose, and lean in. Lean in. Final breath here. Press and come back up. Hands to the thighs. This is the rotation. We lean forward, then slide to one side and back. And the other side and forward. Rotating hip sockets. Lubricating hip sockets. Hydrating. Hydrating. Lubricating. Rotating. It's movement that is the magic here. Nourishing cartilage. Pause when you're forward and have a breath. Then head the other way. Head the other way. Next time forward, come to a rest and stay. And just zero in on where's the stretch. Where do I feel the stretch the most? Final breath here. We will release and come back up to center and bring the legs back, and sit back, preparing for leg lifting and strengthening. The breath will stay free on this one. So take a breath and prepare for inhale, lift, exhale, kick, lift again, let it down. Inhale up, exhale out, inhale up again, exhale down. Now, pace of your choice. Fast or slow, kick, high or low. Working the muscles of the legs for strengthening. Coming to the end of this series, when the feet are down, take a breath and prepare which leg is going to start the stay. So we'll pick one leg and lift and extend, point and flex. Feel heel, ankle, calf stretch. Then circle a bit and circle a bit more. And then flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Feel it and down. Have a breath. Other side, extend, point and flex. Circle a bit and a bit more. Circle a bit and flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Feel the work, 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 and down. Have a breath. Because you get to stretch and rest, 1 foot over, hands slide over, hands slide down a bit, drop the chin, stay and feel it. Where's the stretch? Now we're going to change the position and see where does the stretch move to. So where is the stretch right now? Okay, let's release and pull that front leg up higher and lean into it. Where's the stretch now? Final breath. Come back up. Release leg 1 and start leg 2. Cross it over. Hands slide down. Feel the stretch. Final breath here. Now let's deepen that stretch and relocate the intensity. Bringing the leg up, leaning in. The stretch has moved into the low back and across the hip. This is different for each. Just know, wherever it is for you, it is exactly right. Enjoying this stretch. Final breath here. We'll release and bring that leg down. Now we prepare to stand. 1 foot back, nose over toes, making the power muscles do that job of lift. And so we bring the chair around. We've been working with a lot of contraction of core. Here's the stretch. Lean back, stretch the core. Soft knees, fold halfway. And repeat. Stretch the core, feel it. And then release it. Your own pace. See what feels good. If it feels good, your body is telling you yes. Take your time, feel it. Stretching core, stretching back. We're bringing emphasis to core today because we've been doing a lot of contracts, so the stretch balances it all out. Come back to standing. So if you can imagine, if this core is all contracted, it pulls forward and down, making the back overstretch and not comfortable and no alignment for ribs. Come back up. So we have to stretch core to keep posture in alignment. Now, mountain, feet hip width apart. Unlock toes, unlock knees, tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown, shoulders up, back, down. Feel it solid and steady. Feel it strong and still. Those qualities of mountain Tadasana. Final breath here. We release for spinal twist. So picture the spine rotating. Okay. And also I call this wringing out the core muscle. So this long, strong muscle is going to get wrung out and on the release circulation. Wrung out on release circulation. So we're rotating shoulders, arms forward, or arms back, or alongside, whichever you like. Keep the knees soft, rotate, wringing out that towel, rotating all the vertebrae. Let it die down. Let it die down and come back to rest. And have a breath. And once more, checklist, toes and knees, unlock. Tailbone tuck, extension crown, shoulders up, back and down. Feel it again, solid and steady. Feel your energy, strong and still. Final breath here. We release for leg stretch. Bring hands to chair, fold from the hips, soften the knees, and let yourself down for leg stretch here. That's all, leg stretch. Just enjoying the leg stretch and these power muscle here. That's where the stretch takes place. No force. Final breath here. So I want you to try something. Keep the knees soft. Pull the belly and squeeze the breath out. And release, soften, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Release, soften, expand. One more time. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Release, soften, expand. Now we bring hips back and down, 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 down. Fingers touch or lift away. Staying in the squat called Utkatasana. Strength builder, legs and hips. Final breath, return to the stretch. Return to the leg stretch here. But do you feel the breath is heavier? Because that was hard work. That's your resilience. That hard work. And just let the breath settle in its own comfortable pace. There's nothing we can do about that except observe. Just observe the breath resting so. Breath coming back to rest. Final breath here, just enjoying that stretch. And once more, hips back and down, 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 hands touch or lift away. Strength. And finish with the stretch. Finish with the stretch, feel the breath. Stay engaged. The breath is the bridge to the inside. Final breath, stretching the legs. And if the breath is back to rest, let's pause here. And once more, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, contract the core, release, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, contract the core, release, expand. One more time, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, contract the core, release, expand. And now we release and stand. Release, come to stand. Preparing for the side stretch series. Legs wide, knees unlock, hand can slide. So we bring the legs wide and unlock the knees and prepare for the side stretch. We say, bring that arm up, soften the knees, slide the elbow up and over as you slide the hand down, feel rib stretch, come back. Hand behind the head, knees unlock, elbow up, elbow back, slide the hand down and stay. And now feel what you're feeling is the transverse abdominis ribs stretching through to the front. Everything stretching ribs and transverse abdominis. Final breath here. We'll come back up and release the arm and swap it out for the other side. Swap it out other side, legs wide. Hand can slide. Knees unlocked. Outside arm up. So let's try it. Slide hand down, slide elbow up and over, feel rib stretch, and then come back. Hand behind the head, elbow up, elbow back, slide hand down, stay. Keep the knees soft. Feel the rib stretch. Final breath. Come back up and release, preparing for balance challenge number 1. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Eyes locked onto something, not moving. Hold focus. See if you can notice the core. We pay a lot of attention to the feet, the ankles, and the legs, but the core is also adjusting as we stabilize the body. Okay, let's change side. Stabilizing the body. 1 foot in front, 1 behind. Eyes lock onto something. Challenge the body for balance. Notice any adjustments taking place in the core because your body is moving to keep you stable. Okay, release, release, release. Now let's reorient the legs in the chair. Chair is one side, so the hand can rest on the top side rim. We're bringing inside foot forward. We're bringing the hand behind to rest on the back, stepping the outside foot back. We're going to fold forward and come back up. We'll repeat that and then we'll contract core on the fold. Then we'll finish with contract core and hold on the fold. Then we'll stretch. So, leg is wide. Normal breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, lean back, stretch. Exhale, fold. Inhale up and lean back. One more. Exhale, fold. Inhale up and lean back. Now we make the intention to contract the core on the fold. When you're ready, inhale in place. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Fold. Inhale up, lean back. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Fold. Inhale up, lean back. Release the breath. The final one is hold after fold. So we inhale in place, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fold, pause on empty, feel it. 1, 2, inhale up. Now lean back if the hand can reach behind and grip the other one. But we're looking to stretch through the core. Stretch the core. So we were doing a lot of contract the core. Here's a balance, stretching core. Final breath, release the head, release the shoulders, release the legs, turn it around, other side. The chair, the front leg, the back leg, widen back. The hand can rest here. The other hand rests at the back. So we have a repetition, 3 regular folds, 2 contract folds, and the final fold hold. Lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, fold. Lift up, lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, fold. Come back up, release the breath. The next 2 will be contract core on fold. Let's start with lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, up, lean back, stretch the core. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, up, lean back. Pause here, release the breath. The final one is exhale, fold, contract the core, pause on empty, stay. So lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fold, pause, feel it. 1, 2, lift up, lean back, and stay. So now we're going to stay in the stretch. Maybe the hand will reach or maybe not. Lean back, lift the chin. Stay here, stretching core. Final breath, release, 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 and find the back of the chair. Find the back of the chair. Step back, relax. Stretching, symmetrical stretch, arms, shoulders back. Symmetrical stretch, hips and legs. Breath free. Breath free. Okay, come back up, step up. So we're just working with our regular routine of lift and release and then hold. So we alternate sides. We lean slightly forward. We're using the lifting of the leg to strengthen and build strength. Meanwhile, at the front, there's a bit of stretch. You may or may not feel that. And we say, lift and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep on going. Lift and stay, point and flex. And down. Other side, lift and stay, point and flex. And down, have a breath. And we begin again. Inhale up, exhale down. Alternating sides, building strength, legs, hips, and back. A bit of stretch in the front. Lift and stay, point and flex. And down, have a breath. Other side, lift and stay, point and flex. And down, have a breath. Lift both legs, no, ha, ha, ha. Step back, and stretch, relax. Feel the breath. My knees are soft. I'm just enjoying the stretch. Final breath here. Okay, come back up. And now, a balance challenge. Again, I'm going to ask you to try to pay attention to what's going on in the core. It's a little subtle, but you may feel it. And standing with one foot behind or in front. Notice all the corrections. All the wobbles are corrections. Stabilizing the body. Teaching the body to stabilize itself. This prevents falls. That's what it's all about. Teaching the body to recognize and prevent fall. Okay, let's release and change sides. Final breath here and release and release. So let's sit down. Sit down and fold forward and have a little break. A little break with movement, a little break for the breath. Just stay. Feel it. Relax. Feel it. So we're beginning our series that strengthens the back. But at the same time that we're strengthening the back, we are stretching the front. So today we're going to pay special attention to the feeling of stretch through the front, through the core and into the shoulders. It'll be stretch. At the same time, the back is in contract, so we're doing our work. So let's begin. Arms down. Hands press up, ribs peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Inhale, press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core, stay and pulse. And down and have a breath. We begin the next set. It's press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core, stay, pulse, pulse, pulse. And down, down, and have a breath. Our final set. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. Bring one arm forward, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And both arms down, swap it out, other arm forward, other arm back, lengthen, 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 and down. Hands to the thighs or on the floor, relax. Feel the breath, feel the stretch, feel the letting go. Final breath here. Let's sit back up, and we need to prepare for our spinal twist, and that is wringing out the core. Hand across, hand down behind, press and lengthen, gradually and gently, deepen the twist, wringing out the core. Let's release the head forward. Release, hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center. Have a breath. Other side, hand across, hand down behind, press and lengthen the spine, gradually and gently. Wring out that core, deepening the twist, breath by breath. Final breath here, release the head forward. Release, hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center, hands to rest, fold, relax. Feel the breath. Feel your body's reaction. As we prepare. So we're preparing now for eye movements. Come back up, sit back in the chair, get comfortable there with the legs and hips. Whatever is comfortable for you, hands to rest. Eyes are closed. So we're going to work the muscles of the eyes. We start with settling comfortably in the chair, relaxing shoulders, arms, and hands with eyes closed, feeling the breath, settling quietly, preparing to work the eyes. And so we picture a giant clock dial and open the eyes to the 12 and then come around to the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9 and back to the 12 where we close the eyes and have a breath. And then we open again at 12 and go the other way. 9, 6, 3 and back to 12 and close the eyes. Have a breath. We prepare for diagonal line of movement. Diagonal line. Open the eyes and bring them from the 10 to the 4. A few. Pause, close, center. Have a breath. The other diagonal line will go from the 8 to the 2. A few. Pause, close, center, and relax the eyes. Have a breath. Focal point, extend arm, extend thumb. Extend arm and thumb. Bring your focal point, look at the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Look at the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Look far away, and then back to the thumb, back to the nose, exercising eyes. Where do you feel it most? I feel it more in my left eye today. Okay, let's pause, close, center, release the arm, eyes are closed. If you need to wiggle around to get the back and hips more comfortable, because we're bringing hands together, rubbing palms. Bring hands together, rub palms. Rub and press and rub. Build up heat in the palms and cup the palms over the eyes. Warm, dark, soft, relax. Warm, dark, soft, relax the eyes. So the heat seeps away. And we bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples. Stroke out to the temples with a light touch, with a feather-light touch. Stroking out to the temples, then pause at temples. Draw fingertips down from the temples to the jaw, from the jaw to the chin. Release the hands, palms open, eyes closed. Again, if you need to settle the back and hips, get comfortable there. Get comfortable there. find the breath. Feel the breath. Find your breath and feel the breath movement. Feel the breath movement. On the next exhale breath, on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, let the fingers open. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, close gently in. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here. Lift arms, open wide, cross, pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. Good job, good job. See you next time. See you next time.